Hey, hi, hello, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites and hopefully add all kinds of awesome games to your backlog or your wish list or your now playing list or whatever you're doing out there. We're gonna do our best to add to it and load you up beyond belief. Now, if you like rogues, you're in the right place. And I am glad you're here with us. I am back with a new one. I don't know, we're on an FPS kick lately. The other day with Mortal Sin, and now today with a roguelite FPS called Perish. We are going to shoot demons and get stronger along the way on our journey to Elysium. And we hope that it's a successful one. Now, your eyes are not deceiving you. Occasionally, these enemies are being blasted by random lightning strikes because of a ring that I was able to purchase and toss on. We're gonna be ganging some gold resources along the way, and we can bring those back to the hub area. And then as we complete objectives, we're gonna be able to pick a card and get a little bit stronger along the way. That'll last us through the run. Throwing daggers deals significant fire damage over time. That sounds great. Let's do that. So I want to thank the dev for allowing me to have a copy of Perish to try out on the channel and show off. What I can tell you is that I'm having fun with it. It's got some jank here and there. Some mid-stage loading that occurs occasionally. But I'm having a good time with it overall. So we're going to show it off and see if we can have a decent run or two. Maybe collect some cool power-ups. Basically, these guys are just going to continue spawning in as we're trying to knock out objectives along the way. So I've got this gun that I opened up. There's different weapons that you can purchase and then open up, and you can select which one you want from the hub world. We have throwing knives that now light dudes on fire and do damage over time. That's cool. And now we're actually going to transfer to the next area because we completed that opening objective. So here's that mid-stage load that I was talking about. So this is kind of a refill, regroup area. If you decide to, you can go back to the hub area and we can bank our 436 gold resources there, but in this case we're going to continue on. Locate and awaken the minotaurs. And these objectives do change. Sometimes it's not always going and finding the minotaurs when I've been to this area, so that's kind of nice as well. I don't know how many different objectives are in each area, but I do like the fact that there's some randomness. So anyway, we're going to play some Perish and show this one off. We're going to get into some conversation, because of course we are. We're going to talk about skirt steak. You ready to get into it about skirt steak? I had some family and friends over the other day. It had been a minute. Ooh, that guy didn't want to go down. Let's kick him right in the rear. And then hit them from there. That can be an effective strategy. I had some folks over and we cooked up some skirt steak and deep dish pizza, 3 different varieties. So we're going to talk about that today. Have some nice food talk. I'll tell you why I think skirt steak is the pork butt of beef. I know, very bold statement. Let's say that again. Skirt steak is the pork butt of the beef world. You heard it here first. We'll tell you why. But before we get into that, let's get into this. If you're new here, thanks for being here. If you're not new here, thanks for being here. Glad we can all hang out here and enjoy roguelikes. But if you are new, we'd love it if you decided not to be new anymore and hung out with us more often. We are gonna take advantage of our dash here. But it's because of all of you that we've been able to do a giveaway at least once a week. That has been consistent. And we are on the verge of giving away around 15 games for the year so far. It's very, very cool. With every 10 dagger kills, a shield is added onto your health bar. You know, we're using the dagger a lot more often now. Let's do that. All right. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, dude. I don't think so. I also have an ability where if I get a headshot, the guys will explode and do some AoE damage. Let's see if we can pop that off at some point. We'll show that off. Now, I have an axe and a broken sword looking weapon as well. But once I was able to open up a gun, I just found that I strongly favor the ranged weapons. Hey, that looked like the explosion popped off there. There it is. Okay. See, now you've seen it. All right. I like to just... Oh, he got me. I like to just take these guys out. So, of course, we're gaining currency as well. All right. On to the next priest. Oh, I felt like they got us there. But not quite. Okay. We are heading back this way, and I believe we're going to be going to the next zone on our journey here. Let's take this dude out if we can. Oh, they're really spawning them in. Oh, God, he got us again. This lightning dude. All right, back to safety. All right. So let's go ahead with that. Let's go ahead with restoring 1 pip of health. We're gonna keep going here.
The Pele is the only exit from this burning ravine.
Oh boy.
If I'm to have any control over this realm, I need you to rebuild one of my conduits.
Now I have only been to this area one other time. That lightning is clutch at times. We can pick up these codexes along the way. Although that one didn't want to pop right away, and then we took the hit. And I believe those are also helping open different options in the meta progression area, but I'm not 100% on that. It might be story stuff as well. And as we've talked about in the past, the GOAT doesn't really come to these games for story. I just like to get in there and progress and be challenged. Okay. So we've got to pick these up and then open up the next gate. I'm actually going to leap across here. Okay. We should be close to that shield, Pip. Oh, no. Oh, this guy's got like a yellow laser. Or fire breath. Whoa. All right, let's warp on out of there. Oh, I should mention, too, that you can get in here with 3 of your buddies, because this has up to four players can get in at the same time. I think that'd be fun too with this game. Especially if you got like a variety of capabilities all coming together at once. Alright, I know, I promised skirt steak and pizza talk. Just getting wrapped up in what's happening here. Okay. I'm trying to earn that shield pip too. See, these guys are a big problem. It's getting hairy out here, folks. But I do enjoy this aspect of the game. It is challenging. I'm feeling all of this right now. Especially with these dudes throwing. Alright. Let's grab the thing. We've got one more orb segment to collect here. Goodness. It feels like they're right on my ass, and I think they are. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Maybe we can nail this. What are we trying to do? Oh, install the orb shards into the lodestone. Okay. Come on, bud. Reload, reload. Okay, let's see what we can do here. What do we have to do? Place them, place them. There we go. Defend the altar from the horde. Oh no. Okay. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh. Didn't mean for that to be a dash. Okay, this is going all right so far. Oh, they got me. Oh, it was that jerk. Oh, we did pretty good though. So as you can see, there's a penalty that you have to pay when you lose. You lose part of your resources, but we brought back a decent amount.
Your odyssey begins here.
And then you respawn in this hub area, and we try to do it all over again. So that's what we're gonna do. But this time, we're gonna talk about skirt steak. Okay, first though, let me show this off. So these are the three weapons that I've opened. Here's that broken sword looking thing. We have an axe as well. I really like the pistol so far, and it looks like there's still a decent amount of weapons to open here. Holy cow. Okay. We have rings as well. We've got 6 different spots for rings, and there are a bunch of rings, but I've only opened so many of them. I wouldn't mind having more daggers because I do find myself using them frequently. Right now I have the Arc Crown on, and that is what allows the lightning to strike randomly. I'm a big fan of that so far. And then there's some consumables. I have this as well, but I don't think I've attempted to use that yet. So we should probably try that. And then you can buy these challenges, and I think we'll do that. What do we want to do here? Perform 25 long-range dagger kills. I believe this is the enemy. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's take another look at these rings here. And I think what you can also buff the rings. I'm not sure how to do this yet, but we can make those even stronger. But let's go ahead and increase the daggers, and then see we've got 3 available spots for additional rings as well. Okay. Shall we dive in and have another run? An attempt to get to Elysium? Let's do it. You know, a lot of folks out there are going to say that the ribeye is their favorite cut of steak. And I respect it. See, now we're having a different start here this time. Now we're going to fight this champion. Champion's a lot easier with a gun. All attacks, including kicks, deal additional poison damage. Holy moly. Enemies sport full sets of armor for one objective. Survival grants +3 bullet penetration. Wow. So harder up front, and then... we have to. We will be the serpent this time. Let's spread our poison. So because we completed the objective, we can move right along here into the next arena where last time we fought the Minotaurs. I respect the love for the ribeye. I really do. It's got nice striations of fat. It's got really good flavor. You do have to be careful with how you cook it because, you know, you want that fat to render. Then you're going to get a really juicy, flavorful piece of beef overall. I will tell you, though, my favorite cut is the skirt steak. I think that the beef taste is unmatched. It just has such a beefy quality to it. And if you know, you know. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Wow, this poison is really effective. I don't think this guy wants to get hit. My bullets are being stopped on the geometry, I think. Okay. A little bit of jank. That's okay. That's okay. Still having fun with it. Alright, well, we'll just head up this way then. Find and release the Eidolon from its cage. What is an Eidolon? Or Eidolon, if you prefer. I guess we're gonna find out, maybe, right? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, that looks like it's gonna be friendly, huh? Oh, we gotta shoot this thing? Okay. Chase and destroy the Eidolon. Where is he? Absorb the Eidolon. Okay. Well, the bar is going up, so stay within the circle to absorb the Eidolon. All right. It is a very small circle, I should say. All right, so we did it. Kicking enemies deals massive damage. Throwing daggers deals significant fire damage over time. Why don't we do that again? I mean, this sounds good too, but I'm a big fan of elemental damage. The other thing about skirt steak is that I think it has just a ton of give to it. You know, like, you really have to work hard to screw it up, I think. Because even if you cook it a little bit more than you intended, and I typically have my steaks at a nice medium. That's usually what we shoot for. Even if you cook it a little bit over, this skirt steak has such a nice flavor to it. I just think you can't go wrong. So, we had a special occasion in the family, and I said, you know what? We got a group that really likes deep dish pizza. We got a group that really likes skirt steak. Why don't we just get silly with it, and we'll do both? You know, why not? So, ladies and gentlemen, that is exactly what we did. Hey, look at this. Let's get spiky with it. How about that? Oh, you know what? I think I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. I think I did. Yep. Yep, we did. Okay. So we got to double back here. My brother-in-law and I were working the grill. And what I did was took my cast iron pan. I have a really long cast iron pan that you can just throw on top of a grill. And so I heated that sucker up. Wait, we really took a wrong turn here somehow. All right, we can rectify this. So we heated the pan up for a good, 5-10 minutes. Got that thing just ripping hot. Okay, well, you know what? This isn't the way to go either. All right, that's okay. We're taking the scenic route. We're earning some coin today. There we go. Knock his butt down. And, of course, it was raining a little bit at the time. But that helped identify whether the pan was ready or not because, you pop open the grill and the raindrops are dropping on it and you're just getting a really nice sizzle. We both looked at each other and said, yep, it's time. Okay, I think maybe we've just got to come through. Oh, no, now we're back here. Okay. The goat needs better GPS, I think. We gotta come back out here? Oh, no. Oh, no. Your journey failed. It did. It really did. The GPS failed as well. I'm sure some of you were like, Goat, you gotta. What are you doing? Go east. Head towards the lake.
Your
right?
odyssey begins here.
Remember back in the day when you had to pull over and get directions? You just head towards the lake. You'll get there. Just go straight to the lake. And you're like, what are you talking about? The lake? What are you saying? What lake? All right. What do we want to do here? Do we want to do anything? We've already got the dagger pouch. I don't know if there's anything we can do. Should we change up the... You know what? Let's show off a melee weapon. Why don't we do that? Let's do that. All right. So we got the axe on. Let's give the Labrys a try. See, now I'm used to being able to shoot, but that's okay. All right, we're gonna give it a go. So, let me continue the story here. So we throw the stakes on, and you're just immediately getting hit with that sizzle-dizzle of the beef cooking away. We've got an active block capability as well. Looks like we've got a light 4 stones this time. All right. And we went about 2.5-3 minutes aside. The goal really was just to sear these pieces off. Skirt is interesting because it's very thin. But then when you roll it out sometimes, you're gonna have thicker pieces, and so it can be tough to get a consistent cook. But like I say, even if you do some of the pieces a little bit more than you intend to, you're still gonna come out with just a fantastic tasting piece of beef. All we did was hit it with some salt and pepper. And when we went to flip the pieces, the sear that we achieved was just... It's incredible. It's a thing of beauty. So we cooked that up. went inside and now you're getting hit with the smell of the deep dish pizza. Holy moly. Yeah, I think these guys are easier to manage. Now, the axe is really powerful. I appreciate that about it. But I think these guys are easier to manage with the gun. Or we're just making great use of these spike walls. Okay. I think part of it was I just needed to get used to it. I like that it kind of also negates the fact that these guys have a shield. Some of them. Taking their heads off really well. Alright, let's light this one. The kick works so good. This game reminds me a little bit of Hexen. Alright, cracked amphora. Periodically deposit puddles beneath you on which enemies may fatally slip. That could be good, because these guys are getting up close and personal here. Let's do that. Let's go with that one. So we had pepperoni deep dish, sausage deep dish, and we also had a cheese deep dish. And you know, my brother-in-law, he is just so talented in the kitchen. This guy whipped up a chimichurri, knowing that we were going to be doing the skirt. And I got to tell you, this stuff was so garlic forward. He felt that it was oversalted. I disagree. I thought it was just wonderful. Very, very flavorful. Garlicky. A mix of different spices coming together. And that, in addition to that beefy quality, is just incredible. Alright, we'll get a health pip back, and no thank you. We're gonna be moving along here. Risk it for the biscuit. Locate and collect the torch. Okay, well, maybe we won't get lost in here this time, but, you know, with me at the helm, you just never know. Now, these guys, I think this is going to be a little bit harder with these guys being of the projectile variety, but I've got to remember that we have the fire knives as well that we went with, if I'm remembering right. Am I remembering right? Maybe not. Maybe I'm not. That's okay. That's okay. YouTuber blindness. It's a thing. Look it up. I haven't noticed the slipping puddles yet. I know we grabbed those. I remember that. All right, locate and collect the torch. Now, we have ground spikes in here and wall spikes in here as well. Whoa, 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 guy. Okay, let's stay away from those. Keep an eye on the floor. My goodness. Lot to keep an eye on. All right, let's activate those to take this jerk out. And then let's grab this.
The acolytes are no fools to our plan.
Oh, that's right. Now we have to carry the thing. I've done this once, and you know what? It didn't go well. But that's okay. That's okay. All right, let's go ahead and activate those. We will walk. Survive until the gate reopens. Okay. Whoa. I don't know where that guy was aiming. Light the torch on the ritual brazier. Okay. See, I think this would be fun with some buddies. All right, can we get through? Oh my goodness. All right, we are down to 1 health. Looks like we have several torches to light here. At least we are away from the spikes. Those spikes were a problem. Burn the Temple of the Acolytes. Okay. Oh, this is a tough challenge, man. Look at all that. Okay. Oh! That's the way that one's gonna end. But we brought back some resources as well. We will continue to grow stronger. I don't think I can afford anything new right now, but
Your odyssey begins here.
let us know what you thought of this one, folks. This is a game called Perish. The dev describes it as a stylish 1 to 4 player FPS with a cross to bear. Slay hordes of creatures, which we did, on the black sands of Purgatory and sell their gold-stained corpses to craven priests. Kill magnificent bosses and use the proceeds to gain entrance to Elysium. Which, you know what? I'm going to continue trying to do. I think it's fun. As I mentioned, does it have a little bit of jank here and there? Yeah, it does. You know, it's sitting at a mixed score on Steam right now. And, you know, I've only seen those 3 areas, but look, for me, it's about, did you have fun with it? And I launched the game initially, I played it, and then I found myself wanting to play more, and I found myself wanting to play more, and I was happy to come back to it today as well. I think it's a good time. But hey, to each their own. Happy to show it off, and thanks again to the dev for allowing me to have a copy to show it off to all of you. Tell you what, I will see you next time on the Goat Force Gaming channel, where we will play a roguelike or a roguelite, because that's what we do every single time. And you know what else we'll do? We'll give away a video game once a week to this fantastic community because of all of you and your support. That's why we're able to do it. So thank you, as always. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next time out there. Goodbye.